Chapter 18. Jane always keeps my secrets, especially many secrets. Especially when she leaves for longer than a week without letting anyone know. I think, though, that Jane tried to stab Jack a while ago, but failed since there was a loud thud from her probably face planting the floor. She keeps making herself look like a dumbass. Sometimes has passed, and LJ comes into the room. So who's this gumdrop? I look at Shadow Eyes, and it looked like she was frozen in anger or something. Her name is Shadow Eyes, and looks like she doesn't feel like talking, LJ. Did I do something wrong? Shadow looked at LJ sternly, then started to squeeze and burn my hand a little, which kinda hurts. A lot. Ow! Calm down, Shadow. Oh, sorry, Jeff. Ooh, so she talks. She still didn't talk to Jack, but I guess Jack did something to her in the woods. Maybe while she was a wolf. Jeff, I need to go outside for a bit. Since Smile's out there, I think she'll be okay, since Smile is really fond of her since she came. Alright, I'll be with you in a bit, Kay? Okay. As she left outside to the back, I decided to talk to LJ to see why Shadow was so angry towards him like that. So, Jeff, is that your girl? Yeah, and it looks like she was pissed off at you. Oh, is that so? But I haven't done anything. Yet. You're not gonna do nothing to my girl, you hear, LJ? Or you will be on my next victim list. Alright. I wasn't going to hurt your girlfriend. I just wanted to greet her to the family. Is that much to ask? I don't trust you, even though I bet she would kick your ass, even if you tried to do anything. I bet she could seeing that she caused your hand to burn, even though she has no lighter. He grins. Yeah, well, I'm warning you, LJ, don't even mess with her dreams either. Fine, you take the fun out of everything, huh? I just rolled my eyes and left the room to the backyard where Shadow was with Smile. Once I walked out, I noticed that Shadow was playing with Smile and looked like she was more calm. Hey Jeff, what happened? Nothing for you to worry about. Come on, Jeff, tell me. Trust me, it's nothing. I don't really like talking about my situations, but it's hard to keep something hidden from Shadow. Okay, Jeff, I trust you. Good. I love her laugh, which calmed me down more as well. She walked up to me and gave me a peck on the lips, and then grabbed my arm and started to pull me into the forest with Smile running after us. After a while, she started to walk, but I was confused on where Shadow Eyes was taking me, since I rarely got dragged anywhere, unless it's a really serious situation. So, where are we going? She had a grin on her face. You'll see. I noticed that we were in the same area where Shadow was when she was a wolf last night. We walked up towards the river and just stood there by the edge. Jeff? Yeah? What do you think of me? This was a hard question, but I needed to go through my thoughts of how I really feel of her. Well, you're beautiful no matter what you do. And I love how tough you are when you fight. Really? Well, that was smooth. Of course, since the day we first fought, I saw something in you that really changed me as well. Is that so? I guess I never knew I could change an insane killer like you. I haven't lost my insanity, alright? It's just that you feel the spot I lost long ago. It helps keep me sane. You mean love? Yes, you could see that. After a while of a pause, Shadow spoke out. Alrighty then. And she started to randomly start to take her clothing off, and I think she might mess with me again, like she was as a wolf. I hope not. Oh, what are you doing? What does it look like? I know, the water... I know, but why? 'Cause I can? She is a tough one, though, and it's hard to understand her most of the time. After she was done talking, she jumped into the water and splashed me a little. Come on, Jeff, the water's great. I guess it might be a little fun. Fine. I started to take my clothes off as well and jumped into the water, sort of close to Shadow, causing a huge splash on her. Hey! As I swam back up, I started to laugh. Ha! Well, you told me to join you, and so I did. Well, you don't have to be such a jerk. It's funny how she can get mad easy. I still mess with her. Well, that's my specialty. She just rolled her eyes, but then I saw that she had a smirk. I wonder what she's going to do now. Before she even did anything, I dove under the water and dived low. I saw a shadow and grabbed her legs. I then pulled her down into the water. What the hell do you think you're doing? I know no one could talk underwater, so now I figured out that Shadow is like Slender with telepathic powers and can talk through and read minds. Wait, you have telepathic too, like Slender? Yeah. Ha! Found another of her secret powers. Yes, she has told me about her powers, but she left some out. She only told me the ones that she's been having, that she's been showing out most. And left the rest out, so I don't know any other power she has. I almost forgot we were underwater during the time when I gasped for air, but it looked like Shadow didn't even have a hard time. Ugh, her and her secrets. As I struggled for air, I tried to hurry to the surface until Shadow caught my arm and pulled me towards her. I started to feel a little lightheaded due to lack of air and the weight of the water. I was right in front of Shadow and she was holding my hand. She then pulled me close to her face and kissed me. I guess since it looked like she could breathe underwater, she could transfer some air to me. We stayed like that for some time. After a while, we broke apart and we looked at each other. Jeff? Yeah, I love you. She smiles. I love you too, Shadow. She looked beautiful underwater with her hair floating about and with the shining light coming from above. We both started to swim back to the surface and noticed that someone was watching. Shadow Eye's point of view. Come on, Jeff, the water's great. It was fun having a swim and it mainly relaxes me. Sometimes when I'm in the water, it also helps me for when I'm almost drained out of energy. When I fight a huge battle like in Chicago, when I help the Autobots to defeat Megatron and Sentinel Prime for trying to destroy Earth. That took a lot out of me, and just by going in some deep water, I was able to relax and gain all my energy back. It's sort of like meditating, but in a nice, quiet place with nothing really bothering you. Fine. Jeff sounded like he didn't want to swim, but once he started to take his clothing off, didn't notice that I was staring, and when I looked at Jeff, I was surprised. That is all for now, guys. Ciao!